I think Friday night was an electric atmosphere. You know, we had the most fans we've had here in probably a couple decades. You know, our fans in St. Francis, New York fans as well. Hard-fought game. We had a great referee that was on the game. We're very fortunate, who really did a nice job there. Both teams were very intense. They got the first goal, and a team that leads the nation in goals against, when they give up the first goal, that's tough. Was so pleased how we responded. You know, we had a nice combination. I think Rasmus got in, got fouled, top of the box, right at the edge of the box, and it was really neat to see how calm Naeem was. Just stepped up and gently bent the ball around the wall, just inside the post to equalize, which was huge. You know, that was a big moment for us right there. Then you know, going into overtime, you know, both teams, you know, had opportunities. It went back and forth, and then, you know, when it gets to penalty kicks, essentially, you know, you could flip a coin. You know, anything could happen. What was really remarkable is guys that stepped up, that throughout the year they stepped up at different times, and they were willing, they were eager, and they had the courage to take the penalty kicks. And guys that were there also that were ready to take penalty kicks that didn't get that far. For Rafi to have an opportunity his senior year to make the most important kick in his life and finish it, and to celebrate with the fans was just it was a storybook ending on Friday. We were mentally and physically exhausted. When I walked into the locker room Sunday morning to talk to the guys briefly, and we just make a couple points, couple reminders, what we need to focus on. We were exhausted. That was the most tired, exhausted. I could see a lot of the guys hadn't slept at all because of the excitement, you know, of playing in your first championship game. So my comment to the guys, my last comment was that at some point in this game, you're going to look into your opponent's eyes, and there's going to be a defining moment in this game. And when that moment happens and they look in your eyes, make sure that they see in your eyes very clearly that you're going to be the winner in this match. That was the last thing I told the guys, to give them a little bit of extra to remind them that they're going to need that, essentially. So when we came out, you know, I was certainly, you know, eager to see what the response was, because of the emotion, because of the tiredness, and because St. Francis, Pennsylvania is an excellent team. I thought they were one of the best, if not the best, playing teams that we had to play against in our conference in terms of their attack. I think they led our conference in goals scored. So I knew that, you know, we would have our work cut out for us. But from the very beginning, from the first 5 minutes, we put the ball on the ground, we moved it, we dominated, and we had two awesome chances, and hats off to their goalkeeper, who made two fantastic saves to keep us off the scoreboard. And then, you know, we make a mistake, it happens, and they capitalize, and we're down 1-0 going into the locker room. So 2 games in a row, and this is the first time we've been behind in months. None of the games that we've won have we been behind. So in months we haven't been behind. And I said, score a goal within the first 15 minutes. We score a goal within the first 15 minutes, this game is ours. I think we scored it with like 14 minutes or something into the second half. I looked on the scoreboard, and it's 1-1. And we're moving the attitude, the fans again. We had a great crowd once again, and then 2-1, and both of our goals were just tremendous goals. That's the only time that I thought that, you know what, I think we may, you know, we got a chance of winning this game. And then they score, and then it's 2-2, right? So at that point, I said personally, you know what, let's just focus on everything. And we still dominated. Rasmus missed a penalty, so we have a chance to win it at 3-2, and that happens, right? And then we go into overtime, right? Logan was a giant this weekend. You know, saving the ones he did Friday night gave us confidence. It shot their confidence. On Sunday, the saves he made were big time. The 1-foot save was high level, next level, big time save. And afterwards, his confidence, how he reacted, gave us confidence, and I could see St. Francis PA's body language. They were deflated after that. And then, it was neat. Phil missed his penalty kick on Friday. And late at night, he reaches out to assistant coach Nate and says, if we go to PKs, coach, on Sunday, please make sure coach puts me on. And we put him on. He puts it down. He looks up. He puts it in the far corner. He buries it. It was like fixing the mistake you made on Friday, having a chance to fix it, which is rare to do that, and he did that. And it was a joyous celebration afterwards. We talked about on Saturday that we are a team of 23 players, and 23 guys have stepped forward and have all contributed in some capacity, all on the field because everybody has played, so they've all helped on the field. They've helped us get results and win games on the field. And more importantly, in training, guys that haven't played that much have helped our level in training, have pushed everyone to get better. And that's the main reason why we're as good as we are, because the guys in training. I think Tyler's a great example. Tyler is good enough to start. He and several other guys are good enough to start. And he started, I believe, only one match this year, and it was a shutout we had against Georgia Southern. And even though we didn't have Eric, Tyler, fifth-year senior, he's played in the back, he's got experience, he's got great leadership, he's got great confidence. Setting up that ball, that service was fantastic. And more importantly, the one that he saved, that breakaway and going to goal in that second half, the guy was in and Tyler catches him from behind and makes a massive save to get him off balance. And the guy ends up missing. That changed the game. So here's a guy with few minutes in the biggest game of his life stepping in, having his moment to shine, and he does, and he helps us win it. It was incredible. Again, something Tyler will always remember. Rafi finishing up his chances. Noel stepping in, playing not as much this year as he has in the first 3 years. Scoring-wise, I think he's got 4 goals on the year, the most, maybe twice as many goals as he's ever had, less time than he's ever played. The contributions have really been remarkable from all guys.
The final first-round match on this side of the bracket features Rutgers.
Yeah, we're real excited. People were asking me before and about the draw. What do I think? Who would I like us to draw? And I said, I would like to play anyone now that we're here, but the ideal draw would be Rutgers is for me. I kept on telling people because it's close. It's so close to our campus. They have a rich tradition of soccer. I grew up as a young kid. I'm from New Jersey. My first experience was going to Rutgers college soccer games. I remember sitting with my dad in the stadium when they played in the national final in the 90s and watching them in the bitter cold. So for us to go play a team that has a rich history of soccer and our rich history of soccer. So we have LIU men's soccer, Rutgers men's soccer, 2 programs that arguably in the Northeast have the richest soccer tradition. To meet in the first round is for fans, it's awesome. They're a good team. Obviously, they're a Big Ten team. They're nationally ranked. For us, it's great. We are peaking. We're playing extraordinarily well right now. So to have an opportunity to play against a top team in a great environment will really test us and see what we have. I'm excited. I'm confident. I know the boys are.